Hello, LinkedIn and Facebook, YouTube, wherever you are. Welcome to another Tuesday Talk. So happy to um, joining you for another conversation. And the topic for today is where coaching calls happen. Not when, where, the location. It's going to be a fun topic. It's something that definitely you don't hear people talk about often, but I thought, this is a good thing to share with you. Um, well, if you have been listening to previous Tuesday talks, welcome back. And if it's the first time, welcome. I always talk about two topics on Tuesday Lives. First one is landing higher profile roles, and second one, if you are currently in higher profile roles, is transitioning out and doing higher impact work. So the work that we do in the first part is to help you position yourself as a thought leader, as someone that is seen as a master of your craft. And the work that we do with the second group, those who are already in C suite positions, is to monetize your knowledge and your know how. And why a girl that her background is technology and transformation is doing executive career coaching? Well, I firstly need to clarify I love transformation, business transformation, and I will forever will be doing that because that's my joy and my jam. But throughout my career, I've seen so many times, so many people that they are fantastic as what they do, but they are most of the time I'm seeing they are not able to get to the roles that they deserve. And I always wondered why. So, since I've been very young, I've been researching, studying, observing, and looking at so many things on leadership, peak performance, high performance, and all of different topics. And I have learned a fair bit. And all I do, the books, programs, talks, all of that in service of that, to be able to create a future that is just and fair for everyone by making sure developing leaders that they are able to lead those that lead us to the future. That's my just essence of what I do and why I do what I do. Today's topic is actually a fun thing. I want to show you behind the scene of a lot of conversations that happens with executives when we are on coaching calls. When it comes to executive coaching, when you think about, oh, I'm going to go for it or I might not go for it, we first think about, okay, what do I get out of it? How much does it cost? How long will it take? And how much time do I need to invest? But one thing that came to my mind, and as I was reviewing a lot of folders of clients and the recordings of previous sessions, some we record, I noticed among all the people that I've worked in last year with, there are so many different locations that these phone calls happen and take place that that itself is an interesting topic. So the reason I want to share with you this is that it's not exactly the topics and the location, is that for you to know behind the scene, these senior people that you see, that they are polished, well presented, well spoken, they're very well prepared, they actually have done a lot of work behind the scene in a way that you don't normally see. So I thought, starting with case one, was a lady that was moving from oil industry to health, and it was a major change in her career, a complete pivot. And she lives in state. And first time that I had a very first conversation with her, she was in her car. I was like, okay, people in the state, they drive a lot. They don't have public transport the same way we have in Australia or in Europe. So that's natural. Second call, After the engagement, now we need to set up the conversation and the strategy and what we want to do. Again, she's back with her car. It's like, that is interesting. Again, I just ask, make sure that your time is blocked. You can be not distracted and you can focus on the conversation so you can actually come up with what is right for you. And we continue the conversation. The third call was also behind her car. It's like, what's happening here? And I am a person, I just really got curious and I asked, can you tell me what's the deal that you're always in your car? Just like, what's happening? You can be in your office or house or anything. And she said, you don't know, my place is so busy and this is the only place that I can focus and do my own thing. And what was funny is just because it was at the end of the day, as it was getting dark, everything around her was getting dark, and I could only see one white face that was talking to me. So I thought, good on you. You're making it happen the way it works for you, where it works for you. Second case was from a hospital. It was a chief data and technology officer that was preparing for a board and board presentation. We had worked on that pack for a while, and it was the last weekend before board presentation. And I was waiting for this person to come on call, and this is a person that never, ever missed a call or rescheduled or 2 seconds late, and I was prepared and everything was like super perfect. I was like, okay, I can wait, no problem. Couple of minutes later, from the starting time, I received a long apology. I'm so sorry. I'll get on the call. Please don't go anywhere. I comforted him that, look, I'm not going anywhere. This is your time. If we need, we can extend or reschedule. Again, I received another apology. Sure. And then calls come forward. It's definitely, firstly, is on his phone, not on his laptop, not in his office. And then I realized he's in hospital with blood around his face. And the story was he's been doing cycling and had a minor accident. So he had to go to hospital and injured arm and blood on his face. And he was sitting on a call as if he is with some, I don't know, wrapping or whatever around, bandage around his arms. And he looked like a person that is in a straitjacket. My effort to encourage him to have the call another time didn't go anywhere, so I just didn't even try. I shared the screen and showed the pack while he was practicing, and I'm pretty sure every single nurse and doctor around him was looking at him and think he probably is mad. But hey, again, good on him. Make it happen however works for you. Last case. This is a managing director of a family business, about maybe 50 to $70 million revenue. Depends on what you see as the size and the distribution. He is a young director, managing director, and he's taking over the business from his parents to be able to run the business. Very enthusiastic, very ambitious, knows exactly what he wants, has plans to grow his business. He attends a call from bedroom. Like, how did that happen? You know what? Entire house, we have guests, and I can't go to office. So now I have to use for our meeting. Is that okay? I'm like, absolutely okay. Go for it. Let's talk about the strategy. I say all of these stories, not because, they are fun. And now that I'm talking about them, I have this massive smile on my face because it's really, truly fun to see how people pull something off. It's more for you to know that 1% that we see them and high profile role, critical positions, high exposure assignments, they do something differently. And working with these people has been a lot of been educational for myself, because I can see different people how they make something work for them in different scenarios, in different situations. And this is truly something that I wanted to share with you. When we see those people, when you see those people on top, it's not a fluke. It's not an accident. It's definitely something that they have envisaged, invested, planned, and did put their hard work into it to get there. And no action today. I just wanted to share this one with you and let you know that those people that first you see behind the scene, what's behind the scene of that, and what is needed to um, bring your dreams and hopes to reality. Thank you so much for your time. I will be joining you next Tuesday, same time, same place, and definitely a different topic. Have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.